What is happening with you guys? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Kicks coming at you live. Hope you guys are all doing well. I'm doing great, can't complain. Another day, another blessing. Wow, where do we start? Clearly, you guys see the title. I was not expecting this to happen so soon. I wouldn't say so soon, I just wasn't expecting this to happen at all. If I was expecting this to happen, then I wouldn't have bought the GT4 RS in the first place. We are not selling it, we were actually trading it. I already know, off the rip, everyone's gonna assume 992 GT3 RS, but trust me, it's not. I'm actually gonna be trading it into a dealership that's in Vegas. So I'm gonna be driving the car all the way out there, and we're gonna be driving something crazy back. Well guys, this is gonna be the last startup on the GT4. Why are you braking like that, you dumb? Now that I'm hearing it again, I'm like, damn, I will miss that sound. I tell you guys this all the time. I buy cars to get the experience, to see how much I really like the car. Obviously you can't rent or just test drive anything, so you gotta buy it. Nothing bad at all to say about this car. I think it's great. Straight road, not really, you know, that's not what it's made for, but once you get this thing in the canyons, it is a blast. I definitely had plans to, you know, keep this car a little bit longer. Obviously I was gonna have fun with it, drive it, put some miles on it, and get rid of it, you know, before I lose too much money on it. Now that I'm getting rid of it, why all of a sudden does the car sound so much better? It's sounding so good right now. I don't know, maybe it was the Q-tips. I cleaned my ear this morning, I don't know. Oh, CHP. Well, I wouldn't say undercover, but it's the Ghost CHP. That's crazy, it really looks like a regular Durango. No lights at the top, just some antennas. Mean little sleeper. I have an eye for those, but I know the average person does not have an eye for that. Look at that. So I was able to talk to the dealer and work something out as far as a trade-in. I was getting some offers from other dealers, but they were smoking rocks. And they were talking about like 160, 170. I'm like, bruh, smoking crack out of an apple. Tripping if you think I'm gonna just lose 40 grand like that. So this car was actually on the market when I bought the GT4 RS. Obviously I seen it, but what they were asking for it, I was like, there is no way in hell that I will pay that. I wasn't even, it was so far off, I wasn't even gonna make an offer. I guess they realized that they're gonna have to find the right person for this sale, and they dropped the car a lot, like a lot. Don't get me wrong, it's still hella expensive, but compared to the other ones on the market and the original price that they had it listed for, I'm trying to grab and run with this car right now. So I'm gonna just leave it at that. Obviously, I have not seen the car in person, so I don't want to say it's a 100% deal yet. As long as it's everything that I'm hoping for, we're gonna be taking it home today. This is an amazing car. I don't have anything bad to say about it. It is hella fun to drive. It looks great, it sounds great. It's overall just a dope ass car. But if I'm really being honest with you guys, I just kind of feel like it doesn't fit my image. It's weird, it's like when I drive this car, I just don't feel like it's mine. I've already put an additional 3,000 miles on it. I just feel like I'm driving someone else's car. So I think I'm just coming to the realization that the Porsche life is just not for kicks. Even if I had the 992 RS, I kind of think I would feel the same. You know, the cars don't sound too much different besides the induction noise on this. It's technically the same engine. I've drove a 992 RS. They low-key kind of drive similar. I don't think you'll really feel the difference unless you're going max effort on a track. The price difference, to me, does not make that car that much better, in my personal opinion. Definitely will miss this PDK, and the sound of this car is top tier. Just listen. It definitely takes a certain individual to really appreciate this car because you have to drive it hard. If you drive this car daily to work in traffic like this, there's no curvy roads where you live, it's all just straight highways and shit, it is not a fun car, I'll be honest. We still have a decent amount of driving to do. I'm probably about maybe 3.5 hours away. But yeah, man, I'm gonna enjoy my final moments with the GT4 RS. I'll probably hop back in this video when I get gas.
1 hour later.
All right, guys, we just made it out here to Barstow. Let's put a little bit of gas in this thing. I don't think I'm gonna fill it up because I ain't about to pay for that gas. All right, man, let's get it. Ain't no way I'm giving y'all this car with a full tank. That's what's not gonna happen. Not much else to say. I already blabbed enough. I'm probably just gonna hop in this video when we pull up to Vegas. And just like that, we have made it to Vegas. What dealership could we possibly be going to? I mean, if you guys haven't skipped the video by now, as soon as I pull up to a dealership, I'm pretty sure you're gonna know right away what I'm getting. It's funny because I feel like I can see the comments already. Like, half of the people will be super hyped, and then you got the other crowd of people that's probably gonna be like, what a downgrade, bro. Why would you do that? Look, sir, I'm playing chess, you playing checkers. Leave me alone. Damn, 106? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué, Jesus? We got 10 minutes with the GT4 RS. This is it. Man, some nice shit broke down. Not the Fiat. If you haven't skipped, comment below, what could I possibly be trading this car for? I ain't gonna lie. I got a piss like a Russian racehorse at a Kentucky Derby. Speaking of cockroaches, where was your antennas? Funny ass movie. Donna, pimp down, pimp in distress. How are you? Doesn't matter, get the trunk. That shit's good. Oh, y'all heard that? Damn, I think I broke my finger. Alright. Ford? Are we going to Ford? Little GTD. Lincoln? Give me a little Navigator. No, that's not where we're going. Where are we going? Where are we at? What does that say? No way. Serio? I will miss that reverse. I do like doing that. We made it. That's it, guys. We are here at Nissan in Las Vegas. That can only mean one thing. Well, I mean, technically, they could have, like, any car here, you know what I mean? But I'm pretty sure you guys know what this means. Let's go! Damn. She does look good. I'm gonna need those side markers back. It is badass, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's definitely badass. Ah, shit. But what's in here is more badass to me.
6.5 hours later.
As you can see, it is nighttime and we are still in the GT4. I have an insane story for you guys. What happens tomorrow is gonna determine on if I speak on this or not. Something crazy happened, bro. Like, if I told you guys, you probably wouldn't believe it, but yeah, something crazy happened. I'm just gonna have to stay here overnight, and I'm gonna go back to the dealer in the morning and try to figure something out and see what's gonna happen. I really cannot believe what happened today happened. That shit was crazy. As of right now, I had to book a room. I just came out of Target. I had to go buy a bunch of shit because I have nothing. I literally have nothing. No toothbrush, no deodorant, no socks. I came out here with nothing because I was planning on coming and going straight back home. So we'll probably hop back in this video when I get to the hotel, or just tomorrow morning. Hands down, the worst experience I ever had trying to trade in a car. Absolute nightmare. I still do want the car, so I'm gonna try to figure it out. But bro, this shit is just huge waste of time. All right, guys, we are back home. Insane. I just put a pointless 600 miles on my car. Wasted 2 days of my time. It's the worst experience I've ever had trying to buy a car. Crazy.
16 paranoia-filled days later.
What's up, what's up? We are coming back into this video 2 weeks later after the whole deal that happened at the dealership. So since the trade-in didn't happen, obviously I had to find a buyer for the car. I had a bunch of lowball offers, but I was not gonna dump this car. Wasn't gonna lose a ton of money on this thing. So my family found the right person, and today is gonna be the last drive in the GT4 RS, man. I've had this thing for about 3 months now. No complaints. I think it's an amazing car. But if I'm just being totally honest with you guys, it's just not my personality. It's not for me. I just feel like out of all my cars, it doesn't even really fit in. It just kind of looks like, I don't know, it's just not kicks. It's really hard to explain it. I really don't know. But it is beautiful though. This thing is sick. To be honest, guys, this might be one of my longest videos ever. I don't think I'm gonna try to turn this into 2-3 videos. Oh, hell no, yeah, Mama Lona incoming. Serio, pa? Why? A lot of shit going on. A lot of shit happened in this video. I got a lot to talk about. Oh, hell no, this guy's tripping. You bugging, G. What's wrong with you? Can't do this, though. Oh, nice little Supra. Hold on, let's catch up. All right. Oh, we got a hood. And that shit clean. I don't got mine right now, but that shit clean, dog. Mean kick spec. Little Advent, GT Beyonds. Little Cybon hood. My window a little dirty right now, but very nice. So let's start from ground zero. So I was gonna be trading this car into the dealer. Only thing they wanted on my part, they wanted the car in my name with my physical address, obviously attached to the car with the VIN. They didn't want it registered to an LLC or a business or nothing like that for the trade-in. So I was like, all right, cool. I'll just do a quick title transfer to California. I'll get the registration card, I'll have the receipt. That should be all they need. And mind you, this is all happening in one day. This is all happening in one day. So I went and did the title transfer, car's in my name, I have the registration card, I have the receipt, I have all proof that I transferred it into my name. So I send the salesman a photo of the registration and the receipt. He messaged me back and he's like, all right, cool, everything should be solid. Let me just double check. I'll call you in about 10-15 minutes just to double confirm. And after that, we're good to go. So he calls me back about 10 minutes. He's like, yo, everything's solid, bro, looks good. We're ready for the trade-in, let's do it. So I go home, grab a few things, bro, literally. Like when I say grab a few things, like charger, wallet, that's it. So now we can backtrack, and this is the beginning of the video where I'm driving to Vegas, right? So at this point, I'm pretty sure you guys remember when I pulled up to the dealership, and then we had a very long pause, and next time I hopped back in video, it was nighttime. So this is what happened. So I walk into the dealership, you know, everything's normal. Hand them the paperwork on the car, I hand them my ID. Next thing you know, all I hear behind my back, Metropolitan Police, put your hands behind your back. What the f? You're not being arrested, you're being detained, blah, 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 blah. I am totally clueless, bro. I'm like, what's going on right now? So at this moment, I am being put in handcuffs. Hands are behind my back. I'm in cuffs. They're walking me to the back. So I'm in one of the back rooms for like, I want to say 30, 40 minutes before the other officer even comes in to tell me what's going on. Mind you, hands behind my back, bro. Like, I'm just there, detained. So they start talking about the car, like, where did I get it from, blah, blah, blah. Like, just asking me hella questions about the car and why I'm doing this, why I'm doing that. And I'm just like, dog, I don't really care about what you're talking about. Like, why am I being detained right now? So he proceeds to say, oh, the paperwork that you provided to the dealership is fraudulent. Like, bruh, the paperwork is right there, the receipt is right there. What do you mean it's fraudulent? So they're saying when it was sent to corporate, the car's not coming back in my name. We did kind of do the transfer today, this morning, dumbass. Like, it probably takes a day or two. They're like, no, if it was submitted through DMV, it would show processing. Something would show under your name, but nothing's showing. I don't know what to tell you guys. Like, I don't know what you want me to do. Like, what the fuck do you want me to do at this point? Now that my paperwork is fraudulent, now they think the car's stolen. So what they think that I'm doing, they think I'm bringing them a fake registration and I'm trying to trade in a stolen car. So that's where we're at. I'm detained for fraudulent paperwork and possibly stolen car. Insane, bro. Like, I can't make this shit up. I'm in cuffs for like an hour and 20 minutes at this point. So they take my car. I don't know where they take it. They put it on a lift. They're checking all the VINs on the car. They're taking off the engine cover, like all kind of shit. So he comes back and he's telling me like there's a couple things that look a little funny on the car. Like, there's supposed to be a star at the front of all Porsche's VINs and some stupid shit. I'm just sitting there like shaking my head, bro. Like, this is not real, bro. Like, this is not happening right now. So at this point, they truly believe the car's actually stolen. And they're telling me I'm about to go to jail for fraudulent paperwork, possible stolen car, and they're gonna be taking the car for who knows how long for an investigation to find out if it's actually stolen and where it came from, whatever. Even though I have the bill of sale, whatever, it doesn't matter to them, it's all fake. So I show them the conversation with the previous owner. I show them the transaction of the wire. So now that I showed them the actual bank information and the transfer with the date and the amount, they're being a little more nice to me now. So now it turns into, okay, well, you might have bought a stolen car. So I'm the victim. But mind you, I'm still in cuffs. So it's been about an hour and 45 minutes, basically 2 hours. I'm in cuffs, bro. Like, my wrists are hurting. This shit is just all bad. So they eventually let me out the cuffs. After they look at the car some more, they're like, all right, well, we're gonna release the car back to you. There is a couple things we saw that look a little weird, but we can't prove anything at this point. So we're just gonna release the car back to you. But your paperwork is still apparently fraudulent. So I go talk to the people at the dealer. I'm like, yo, y'all for real? You guys basically set me up to come out here and get arrested when you could have just told me before I drove 4 hours that, yo, this car's not popping up under your name. Maybe we should wait like a day or two for it to fully process. They just basically set me up to get arrested. Like, I am pissed, as anyone in this situation should be. So I'm like, what do we do from here, bro? I'm like, I drove all the way out here. I put miles on my car. We're supposed to be doing a trade-in. They're just like, well, the car's not showing up under your name in our system, so I don't know what we can do about it right now. So I'm like, all right, bet. I'm staying the night. I'm getting a room. I'm staying the night in Vegas. We not doing this. I'm calling the DMV in the morning. I'm gonna get confirmation this shit's in my name. First thing in the morning, as soon as DMV opens, bro, I call them. Obviously, I'm recording this call, so I have voice confirmation that this shit's in my name. I give them the VIN, give them my name, they confirm. It's done. So now at this point, I'm actually really pissed because the car is definitely in my name. I don't know what system they're using that they're not seeing my name or whatever is going on with their side. So I drive back to the dealership. I walk up in the dealer. Everybody's looking at me like, oh shit, he looks mad. Like, yeah, bro, I'm pissed right now. I just called DMV, the car's in my name, so what are we doing? After that whole situation, I really did not want to give this dealer any type of business. I want to just straight like put them on blast and make sure they don't ever sell another car. but they have something that I really, really want, and it's gonna be extremely hard to find another one for around that price range and just kind of everything that I'm looking for. So I kind of have to, you know, hold my composure a little bit. So I can't crash out. I gotta be professional about this. So I give them all the proof again. I even airdrop them the voice audio, so they have that. I'm like, you guys can call DMV yourself to confirm if it's that big of a deal. You know what I'm saying? So 10, 15 minutes later, he comes back. Well, unfortunately, our system is still not showing the cars in your name, so we're not gonna be able to do the trade-in. You're telling me your system's better than actual California DMV where the car is registered? You gotta be shitting me, dog. So that's basically what happened in a nutshell. Fast forward 2 weeks, I've talked to like 20 different people. I found someone straightforward, seemed like a super cool ass dude. We met eye to eye on a price, and we're gonna get this thing sold.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
All right, guys, that's it. It's gone. So if you guys see this car, it's not me. So don't be yelling at him and shit. Damn. That's it. She's gone.
72 hours later.
Why really just be in slides all the time?
Today is the day. As you guys can see, the GT4 RS is officially sold. So now I can finally go get this check for the new car. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I feel like everything happens for a reason, because you know what? I ended up saving like $10,000 on this car. Because of the inconvenience of what happened, I told the guy, I'm like, look, I don't want to give you guys my business if I'm being honest with you, but you have something that I want. Here's my offer. So I need to go over to the bank, get this check, and pack up a few things, and it's gonna be rolling out there. Well, obviously I'm not trading this car in, so this has to get back somehow. So basically we're just gonna make this a little family trip. I'm gonna take the dogs, probably stay out there 2 nights, and come back with a new car, man. Hey guys, it's done. Honestly, I should take this to a third world country and just live lavishly. Bro, if I took this to Vietnam, I could probably live comfortable for like 10 years. But here I am buying a piece of shit car. All right, guys, it's time. Fill this thing up. We got the barrels loaded up in here. Hey. Hey. Leave that lady alone. She ain't do shit to you. We got Mr. Whiny Pants over there. Fool has mean anxiety in a car. All right, so let's see how much it's gonna cost to drive an X3M on E85 out to Las Vegas. Love to see it. All right, guys, $35. Probably would fill up one more time once we get out there, or actually, maybe in Baker. All right, guys, we made it to Baker. If you didn't know, they got E here. Doink. Not bad. Half a tank from pretty much OC. God damn. I ain't gonna lie, they taxing over here. But hey, 85, 85. Technically, I could have made it on a full tank, but might as well fill it up. Woo, it's hot than a motherfucker. You gotta sit your ass back, boy. Go flying through this damn windshield. Well, we made it, guys, finally, after all this bullshit. It has been a long 3 weeks, I can tell you that. This is supposed to be a simple, like, in and out, trade the car, it's done. And look at the amount of bullshit I had to go through. But you know what, like I said, everything happens for a reason, because we ended up getting a nice discount on the cars. And what's crazy is, the day before I sold the GT4, the listing got removed. So it was almost sold. But the deal didn't fall through. I guess they didn't get approved for it or whatever. And I called the next day. I'm like, yo, still got the car, right? I'm gonna pay y'all in fucking pennies. Count that up, peasant. Nah, I ain't gonna lie though. I want to be hella petty and give them like dollar bills or something, but ain't nobody got time to be getting all that cash and shit. But yeah, man, we are about to be there in 10 minutes. I don't even know at this point if I even showed you guys the car yet. I'm pretty sure you guys skipped the video by now. This might be one of my longest YouTube videos, no cap. If you guys haven't skipped a video by now and you don't know what we're buying, That's crazy. You're a real one, because I think I would have skipped by now. Like, this motherfucker just talking. What car did you buy, bro? It's about to happen. 10 minutes away. I'm pretty sure you guys should know what it is based off what dealership we were at in the beginning of the video. But if you don't know, you're gonna find out. So I'm excited. It may not seem like it because I'm just drained. This whole process has been pretty annoying, but it's finally happening. Well, that bro kicking like Bruce Lee, dog. Whew. Shit, kicking like Messi. I still can't believe, like, I really was detained for 2 hours. They had your boy Kicks locked up like Akon. You know how embarrassing that shit was? Everybody walking by, looking at me like I did some mean criminal activities. I'd rather wipe my ass with that check versus give it to these motherfuckers, but they have something I really want, so I had to just take one to the chin, like, you know what? I gotta be semi-professional. But I'm just letting y'all know right now, don't ever buy anything from this dealership. I mean, they ain't gonna hear me say none of that until I have the car already, so I don't really care, but don't buy shit from this dealer. Unless you just all one color that's not dark. They hella gonna profile your ass. I ain't trying to bring race in it, but you know what? I got profiled, dog. They just automatically assumed that I was doing fraud shit. They ain't even call like California DMV to confirm. They just said, nah, fraud. Lock him up, throw him in the slammer. He's one of those fucking bastards. Mother suckas. Well, we made it. At the dealership you guys should never buy shit from. Once again, don't buy shit from this dealer. If it wasn't for this car, I would have told them to kiss my ass. My white and my black ass, both of them. Actually, the Mexican one too. The churro right in the middle. Motherfuckers. We're at a Nissan dealer. So that can only mean one thing. They could have a different car here. It doesn't have to be a Nissan. It could be a Teg nigga. Could be a McLeasy. All right, well, we are going to handle this paperwork. I'm gonna give them this check that I don't want to give them. Yeah, they about to see me walk in there like, oh, you're back. You're back, you little niglet. What kind of fraud you doing today, huh? I'm hilarious, bro. I really came in this motherfucker with slides. So I was in here just like this last time, and then out of nowhere, I just hear Metropolitan Police, put your hands behind your back. They took my ass right back there, had me in there locked up, 2 hours, talking about some fraud. Boy, fuck out of here. All right, guys, here it is. Woo! We are so back. Bruh. Did that tell me, dog? We are so back, dog, like I never left. If y'all know me, man, this is like top tier Kicks. Still was my favorite car that I've ever owned. And I told you guys I was gonna get another one. It was just hard because there's none available and they're insanely priced. I don't know if you guys seen the Nismo prices, but these things are crazy priced now. Valid GT4 RS replacement, I don't care what anyone says. I damn near will take this over a GT3 RS because I'm a Nissan boy. If y'all got a problem with it, do something about it. Feels so good to be back in the GTR, guys. I gotta take this in, dog. I gotta take this in because, bro, I went through some shit to get this damn car. Man, this steering wheel is cooked. Ooh, the oily ass handles up in here, brother. I wanna fix this tonight. I need to use my shoe cleaner on this motherfucker. You turn this shit into concrete. God damn. It's all right, we're gonna bring it back. Everything else is clean though, it's mint. So if you guys didn't know, the Nismo GTR is still my dream car. Even though I had one already, this shit is still my dream car. I love this car so damn much. You know, the first one I bought, I blind bought it from the East Coast. It was wrapped. I thought it was gonna be all mint and shit. Turns out it wasn't. I got screwed on that car. Someone took the original bumpers. It had an into front bumper, into rear bumper. I found that out when I got the car because I'm like, yo, these bumpers look kind of interesting. And I bought a color that I really wanted, which was super silver. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna take the wrap off and rock the paint. Ha! Took the wrap off, bro. There was scratches everywhere, blemishes everywhere. The car damn near needed a paint job. And there was like rust in certain spots. I'm like, bro, this is insane. I was never actually happy with that car. I was happy that I had a Nismo and that the car ran good, but I wasn't happy that it had exterior flaws and it wasn't original. So I always told myself, man, if I can get my hands on another Nismo GTR, I definitely would do it. And throughout all these years, there has been none, bro. There's really been none for sale. Yeah, this thing needs some downpipes and exhaust. Damn. It's hard to take this in, bro. I can't believe I'm back in this car. We are back. This shit's so quiet. I need to tone me ASAP. After having the Porsche, it made me realize how much I actually really love R35s. I'm not saying the Porsche is a bad car. It's an amazing car, but it does not hit like Godzilla. It just won't. It don't. Ah!
The following day.
Still can't believe it, guys. It's happening, man. We back. It is time to take this beautiful thing home. Man, honestly, this paint is low-key pretty crazy in the sunlight. I just want to look at it all day. Hey, Mr. Anxiety. You need some Coke or something? This could be tripping. Oh, he tweaked out. Well, goodbye Vegas. I can tell you I will not be coming back to that dealership to buy another car though, I'll tell you that much. Let me get my POV angle right and we'll hop back in this. You gotta love that bell housing rattle when you start the car up. I feel like any person that has never like drove a GTR, they probably think it's fucked up. When it comes to higher end cars, I'm just not that amused by a lot of them, you know? I know it's a lot of people's dream to be like, oh, I need a Lambo, you know, I need a McLaren, you know, I need a supercar, I need an exotic. Honestly, I've never really been like that now that I think about it. I'm more of the guy that likes to buy a cheaper car, modify it, and embarrass the supercars. I'm just truthfully a JDM guy at heart. I love Nissan. You know, my first obtainable dream car was the 350Z Nismo, but obviously my peak like dream car was R35. It's crazy because I definitely manifested it. I'm like, by the time I'm 25, I'm gonna get a GTR. I got a GTR when I was 26. I was a year late, but I fucking made it happen. So the R35 has definitely always been peak for me. Making that shit reality, it still feels unreal to this day that I even got my first one. Coming from the bottom, bro, shit like that feels good. I literally came from a G35 that I could barely afford. But at the end of the day, you guys contributed to, you know, my grind and just all the support that I have. You guys always like kept me going and just always had me thriving for more. So I do appreciate you guys in that aspect 100%. So once again, man, I appreciate you guys for all the support, all the love. You know, I know all my content is very bland and just straightforward, but that's just me. But I just always felt like if you have to try hard all the time to get people to accept you, then I feel like this lifestyle is not for you. You could just be yourself, be authentic, and just show the true you, and people will just kind of love you for who you are, you know, not for who you pretend to be. And I feel like that's where a lot of people like fall off, and you know, it's just not for them. It's because they started at this point where they're like trying to be someone else and they get drained, you know what I mean? Trying to consistently like try to be someone else. In reality, if you just be yourself and get people to accept you for who you are, in the long run, the payoff is more because all you gotta do is just be yourself. So let's get to the car, man. Let's get to the car and just how everything happened. Trust me, guys, if the price was right before the GT4, I 1000% would have bought this car first. No hesitation. Right now, there's only 10 Nismo GTRs for sale. And only 3 of those are under 2020. And all the 2020 plus are selling for 300,000 plus. R35 prices have already increased like drastically. But the Nismos, they on some other shit, dog. These Nismo prices are honestly crazy. Through these past years since I haven't had mine, I've seen the prices just go up, up and away, bro. I'm like, damn, I'm never gonna get another Nismo GTR. To be honest, like, that's kind of how I felt. Because I'm like, bro, if all these Nismo GTRs are gonna be over 250, 300K, I'm never gonna buy one because I just don't think it's worth that much. The original GTR Nismo that I bought, I got cooked on that car. I mean, I did make it clean. I wrapped it. I cleaned it up the best I could. You know, got some coils for it and shit. And don't get me wrong, like, it looked sick. You know, I put the Nardo wrap on it and did a couple things to it, and the car looked amazing. It was still clean, but just in the back of my head, knowing like, yo, this shit has fake bumpers, like the paint is super flawed underneath. And ever since I sold that car, I promise you guys, I would pretty much think about it like every day. I will take this car over so many exotic cars. Might not make sense to you guys because it's not an exotic, it's a Nissan, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. I've driven damn near every exotic car. I've driven a GT3, I've owned the GT4 now, I've driven a 720S, I've driven a 488. I've pretty much driven almost like every kind of supercar, maybe not every specific model, but I've never driven a car that truthfully makes me happy like a GTR. And I'm not even really speaking on the potential of this car, I'm just speaking on how it comes in a stock form, you know, especially the Nismo. Like, the Nismo comes done, bro. Like, you really don't have to do nothing to this car. But it's just the level of potential that it has is insane. When you dump money into these cars, they're undefeated. The only other car that's gonna give these cars a run for their money is twin turbo Lambos and Vipers. Anything else is dead. This car really lives up to the name Godzilla. Like, it truthfully does. It's crazy to me how fast I dropped the GT4 RS for this car. I was just like, nope, Porsche gone. Give me that GTR. I need that. That just goes to show like how much I really love these cars. And this car almost getting sold twice since I tried to buy it or trade it in. I was just like, damn, bro, what if I sell the GT4 and this car sells? What am I gonna buy, bro? Like, I don't want anything. I truthfully, like, if I'm getting rid of the 4S, I feel like I would have been forced to either buy like a 992 GT3 base or just get like an older GT3 RS or get a base model Viper. But it's like, deep down inside, I didn't want that. I felt like if I wasn't able to get this, I would have had to settle for something else. So yeah, man, I'm just truthfully thankful that everything worked out. Now that I'm happy with the mint condition, like original Nismo GTR, I know I'm not gonna let go of this one easily. Unless there's someone stupid enough to give me like 50 or 100K over what I paid for this car, I might have to think about it, you know, because money talks. But then at that point, I'm just gonna be like, damn, bro, what am I gonna buy? This is my exotic, you know what I mean? I don't really care for the McLarens and the Lambos. I think it's cool for a status and to flex and all that shit. But now that I have an original GTR Nismo, I'm happy with the condition. I'm happy with the car. I think it's finally time to build a GTR. All the GTRs I've had, they've always just been full bolt on. I mean, obviously the last Nismo, I put a built trans in it, but I sold it right away. You know, I didn't do anything with the built trans. But now that I have something that I want to keep, I think it's time to eventually build this car. So build trans, built motor, not nothing like extremely crazy. I'm not trying to do no world record crazy shit. If I could just get this car to like 1200, 1300, I'll be like super satisfied with that. I think that's going to be the goal for this one. I do want to actually make this one fast. You know, full bolt on, the Nismo does come with bigger turbos, so you will make around like 750 versus, you know, the premiums making, you know, like mid 600s. So it is faster than the premium, but I think it's time to have like 1,000 plus R35. So yeah, guys, that's gonna be the future goal for this one. I do want to build it. Build engines, probably like 20, 30K. Build trans, 15, 20K. So I think 50 grand, we should probably be able to get this at over 1,000. Like, yeah, it's a lot of fucking money, but at the end of the day, it's gonna be 1,000 plus Nismo GTR, you know what I'm saying? So I think that'll be really sick. So that's definitely gonna be my goal for the future. Anytime soon, hell no, because I spent a lot of fucking money on this car. So I'm definitely gonna drive it, have my fun with it, but then, you know, if something starts to go wrong with it, or I feel like it's time to rebuild something, then I'll start considering my options at that point. But for now, I'm definitely just gonna, you know, go bolt-ons and tune it, have some fun with it. But future goal for sure, I want to build this car 100%. So yeah, man, we are back in an Nismo, dog. I'm so happy. First things first, I need to clean this steering wheel, dog. It is so cooked. And everybody that sells these all want $1,000 for them, so I think we should be able to bring it back. I'm gonna try. I got my little remedy. I think I can bring it back. But yeah, man, I think that's enough blabbing. Like I said, this video is probably gonna be the longest video I ever uploaded, not gonna lie. I feel like this is gonna be like a 40-minute, hour-long video. I don't even know what I'm gonna title this shit. Getting accused of fraud for trying to buy my dream car. I don't know, I'm gonna come up with some funny ass title. Probably still have another 2.5 hours, 3 hours. So I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this drive home. We will hop back in this video if we make a stop. Or I'll just hop back in when we get a little bit closer to the crib. Finally, guys, we are back. About 10 minutes away from home right now. Not too bad, pretty much made it back on a full tank. Gotta say, man, one thing I love about the R35s, I have space in here, bro. Like, it's comfortable to drive. And they're just fun, bro. Like, all around, it's just a very fun car to drive. Stock, it's fun, it just needs sound. Like, you at least need to do, like, a mid-pipe, secondary cat delete, something. It's just so quiet stock. Stock suspension is not bad on the Nismo. It's definitely nowhere near as stiff as like the GT4. Pretty much gonna go with the same tire size I ran before. I did 285/35 front, 325/30 in the rear. Most likely gonna keep the stock wheels. For sure not gonna sell them. I mean, they're made by Rays and they have Nismo on them, so it's basically like having TEs with Nismo on them. I just wish the offset on them was a little bit more aggressive, but ain't nothing some spacers can't solve. I didn't run spacers on my last setup, but I might do it on this one. But yeah, man, the car drives great. Nothing really concerning. Fifth gear has a little bit more whine than normal. It's definitely normal for the R35 Trans to be a little bit clunky, make some noises, have a tiny bit of whine. But just this being my 4th R35, I just really don't remember none of my other ones whining that loud in 5th gear. And it only does it in 5th. As soon as you go to 6, it goes away and it's only under load. Worst case scenario, I don't even want to say it, but worst case scenario, it could have like a damaged tooth on one of the gears. That's like worst case scenario. So, I mean, I hope not. Car drives perfect, it shifts perfect, it just has a slight whine in 5th gear. You should probably flush the trans every like 15, 20K. So I would say it's due for a trans flush, especially if it's never been done. I mean, the fluid in there is 7 years old, so even if it had lower miles, I probably would still change it. Just peace of mind, longevity, definitely make the trans last longer. I mean, my last one at least lasted me until 40-something K miles before it started, you know, doing anything funny. But my gears were completely fine. I never had any gear issues. It was just the clutches that were slipping. So just have them inspect everything, go over everything, probably do a trans flush, and just kind of go from there. If it's still making the noise, then I don't know, man. I ain't really trying to like pull the whole trans off to find out. But then again, it's like I don't want to be doing any pulls and fuck around and really find out. So I don't know. I'll let you guys hear it. Look. Hear it? It's not super loud. The car doesn't have an exhaust, so I feel like if I had an exhaust, I probably wouldn't notice it. But since it's stock, you can hear it. Bro, what are you doing? It's not extremely loud, but look, as soon as I go into 6, it's gone. So it somewhat can be normal. You know, not every GTR transmission is gonna work the same and sound the same, but tiny bit concerning. So I'm having my people look at it, check it out, and see what's going on with that. In a perfect world, I'll do a trans flush, put some new fluids in there, and the sound goes away. That's in a perfect world. So we just gonna have to pray to the trans gods on that one. But besides that, man, car drives beautiful, as it should. I mean, it only has 16K. The drive was smooth. Everything is as I remember. Definitely love me some R35s, man. I'll never not like this car. Like, yeah, the transmissions kind of suck, but it's like, once you build it, it's kind of a peace of mind where you don't have to really worry about it. But, you know, once you start getting into that higher power and really like pushing these cars and obviously beating on them, shit happens, you know, they do break, as all, you know, race cars do. This is not a fucking Altima, it is a GTR. But yeah, man, we made it. The Eagle has landed in its new home. The first thing I'm gonna do is clean the steering wheel because it feels disgusting. Like, the steering wheel feels like snake skin. I feel at home, bro. It's crazy. Like the whole time I owned the GT4 RS, every time I drove that car, I just felt like it wasn't mine. Me and that car had no chemistry. It was weird, bro. Like, I don't know. It's really weird. Very hard to explain. Like, that probably would not make any sense to anybody, but when I'm in this shit, bro, I feel at home. Like, this feels like my car. I had to switch over to my iPhone because my storage on the camera is full. We made it back, man. Pretty much full tank gone. Temps are doing great. Everything looks as it should. Can't believe it, man. Definitely got to get those LEDs. Ugly ass yellow light. Bro, my neighbors are gonna be tripping. Like, nah, this fool is cartel. Like, ain't no way. Crazy how I ended up with another black car. But it's full PPF. So we are coming up on the PPF. I forgot how big GTRs were, bro. Like, I have to literally stand way back here to get this whole thing in view. 2018 jet black Nismo GTR. The paint is actually crazy. In the sunlight, this metallic is wild. I'm not gonna lie to you. Original bumper, everything OEM. Crazy, man. I had a fiberglass bumper last time, dog. OEM. Love this damn car, man.